Hey guys, welcome back to another video with InfoSec Pat. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is installing Kali Linux 2020.1, and we're going to be doing this in VirtualBox. So if you're ready for the video, let's get into it. Thanks. Alright guys, so if you go on to kali.org/downloads, in this URL right here, you can see the images, the ISOs on the download page, 64-bit installer, 32-bit, you can get the live version, the net installer, etc. I downloaded the 64-bit, I just did it right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this from scratch. I'm running my desktop. I want to be using VirtualBox for this. I'm not going to use VMware Workstation. I just like VirtualBox more for my pen testing stuff. All right, so we're going to do File. You know what? We can just go. Let's just Machine New. I'm going to put Kali-2020, and that should be fine. It's a Linux machine. And I want to use Debian 64, okay? And I want to throw 8 gigs on it, okay? And create a virtual disk, that's fine. I want to do a VDI, sorry, virtual disk image, all right? Dynamic allocated. And I want to allocate, for the hard drive, I want to allocate, let's do 60. That should be fine. Come on. Oh my god. Let me just 60.00. Okay. Gigabytes. All right, so let's go ahead and create that. All right, so it's right here. So once we power it on, once this is created, we can hit start. It's going to ask for the image file, right? So once this boots up, it's going to ask for the image file. What I'm going to do is browse to it, because I just downloaded it right now as we speak, and it's right here, my downloads, 2020.1. All right, let's hit start. And we can just do this. All right, so we're gonna do, let's go ahead and capture, that's fine. And we're gonna do the graphical install. This is the mode that we're gonna be using. All right, so just hit that and it should go on its merry way. Let's just make this bigger. Make sure you can see it all. All right, so I'm gonna do Ingles because I speak the Ingles. All right, so we'll go to continue, United States, American English. Meanwhile, people think I don't speak American English, but that's besides the point. So this will go through the installation process, go through all its fanciness. And while that does that, let's go back to the web page real quick. And let's open up let's go to bio. Let's go to the Kali Linux 2020.1 release. So this is some, the brief summary of this release. You can go to you can click on here, like for example, non-root by default. A lot of people were going bananas about this, but it's cool, like Parrot does it. So, just learn how to use your sudo commands, right? So obviously the history of the default root user, blah, 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 the modern Kali, why some tools require root access. That's pretty much self-explanatory because it needs root access. And we can go down. If you want to get training on it, you can go get your OSCP, OSWE, and these are the courses that are associated with this, these certifications. So let's just go back for a second. Let's go all the way up. Let's go back to bio, release, and non-user. So this is like in my videos, People are like, oh, you know, like it's giving me errors because it's asking me for root access and blah, blah, blah. Or they just install Kali from the very beginning. They probably Google it and they bring you to this page and they don't actually read the release notes, right? They'll just download it, download the image, load it up in VMware or VirtualBox or whatever, KVM, or however you're going to install this, or Raspberry Pi or whatever. And then they're like, oh, you know, root in Tor is not working. I don't know why. The reason is because it's Kali, right? So the root in Tor is dead. D-E-A-D, dead. So now it says long live Kali. So that's the way you're gonna have to log in now. Okay, cool. So let's go see how this process is going. All right, so hostname, I'm gonna put -2020 because I do have a few Kali boxes on my network that I do testing with. Domain, I don't care about the domain, I don't have a domain. The full name, I'm gonna put Patrick. That should be fine. And Patrick is fine. I'm gonna put my fancy super duper password. My super duper password. And go ahead and continue. And what time zone? I'm in Eastern, so I'm gonna hit Eastern. And we'll let that go on its merry way again. All right, so now we can just use the entire disk, that's fine. And it's did I put 60? I don't remember how much I put. I thought I put, yeah, it's fine. All files, this is fine. All files in one partition because I'm not partitioning my volumes. This finished, that's fine. And write the changes. Yes, sir, ma'am, madam, sir, whatever you are on the other side. So yeah, so this will be the first time that I'm installing 2020 and actually using it. So I'm doing it live with you guys, so hopefully you enjoy it. I haven't touched it much, as you know, as you can see here on the left side of my screen here. I've been using Kali 2019.3 for a pretty long time, and obviously my Parrot, I'm a big Parrot fan, and Blackwin OS, that's another cool, it's a Windows box that has a lot of cool utilities that you can use. If you're interested in downloading that, you can go, it's Blackwin, so we can go back to Blackwin OS. It's a pretty cool, slick thing. So this is it right here, and you can run all your tools within Windows. So your exploitation tools, your forensic tools, your DDoS tools, information gathering, hardware hacking, mobile tools, network and internet, network and internet, you know, multimedia, password attacks, and this is all running on top of Windows. So it's a pretty slick stuff. I really enjoyed that. I stumbled upon it on one of the forums and I'm like, wow, this is pretty neat, especially if you're a Windows person and you just want to, and you download it. It's like 15 gigs or something. I don't remember how big, yeah, 15 gigs. And you just download it. It's an ISO and you just install it, and it's super easy. If you want, we can, while this is going, we can boot this up. I haven't played with it in some time. Let me see how much RAM I have allocated to it so I don't blow my system up. Let's continue here for a second. Yep, leave blank. We don't have any proxies. Let's see. It's probably ask for another setting, but let's go here real quick. Yeah, I have 8 gigs assigned to it. So how many processes? Let's bump this up to 2. So let's let me check this out real quick. Let's start this. I don't remember the username and password. It's been that long. I think it's like a default. So let's just go back. I think it's actually on this site right here. Blackwin, and then Apple. All right, so let's wait for this thing to boot up. Like I haven't really played with this much, so All right, let's wait for that to come up. All this, I'm gonna actually copy this and put it off to the side, so I don't. Did it blow up? I don't want to blow anything up. I'm going to open up Notepad real quick so we can I can paste that. I wonder if this no, I guess it's just slow. So this is it, Blackwin. So the password is ABDAL. I don't think I changed it. I think I probably left it as default, and it's pretty slick. It's a really slick little operating system. I was gonna make a video on it, but I was just playing with it for like a day or something, and ended up, closing it out because I'm so used to Kali or Parrot. It was just like, quicker and easier because I'm just more used to it. But it's pretty slick. Like, it's Windows. And for an example, you go right here down. I don't know, you can't really see it because my big head's in the way. But let's go to start when it's loading, and then we can go to no, I don't want to download anything. It is pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy operating system. So, but let's go to start, and then we can go to, for an example, any tool for, let's go to, I don't know, password recovery. But on, like, my big head's in the way over here, but if you go all the way in the bottom right hand corner, it says Blackwin menu, and you click on a little thing, as you can probably see in that little area. For example, you can go to, let's go to exploitation tools. So these are like the exploitation tools that you can utilize. For example, let's open up ZenMap, and you can just click it and it opens. And if you want to scan, for an example, 8.8.8.8, which is Google, let's do a quick scan. It's fine. Do that, and pretty much, and all of these are pre-configured. You don't have to go out and install each individual tool, which is pretty dope. That's where like really caught my attention. So like reporting tools, you can use programming tools, like if you MySQL, what is this thing? No, cancel. Rat tools, you can use, you can do a few little things, keyloggers, forensics, a lot of forensic tools. Just tinker with it if you're interested. I can put the link in the description, or you can just Google Blackwin OS and go from there. All right, let's get back to here, where the video is really supposed to do, right? Kali install. All right, so I want to leave everything defaulted, and you know what? I want to leave everything defaulted. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and continue, and let's let that go through its thing. 1975 applications to install. Yeah, so let me shut this down so I don't use any resources. But yeah, man, it's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. I only used it for like 25 minutes, maybe a half hour when I was tinkering with it. Let's see what else. Wireless hacking. Obviously, I don't have any Wi-Fi cards in here. My wireless adapter, my alpha adapter, I think took a dump. And I just haven't gotten a new one just because I've been so busy with many other things. But yeah, like information gathering, this is where you probably spend your most time, right? Gathering on information for your client, for your target, for whomever. And I think this is a really, really cool tool, a really cool operating system that has many tools in it. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, let's, for an example, I don't know, Inspector, right? Like, this is a tool that I think I installed on Kali. Obviously, like, press any key. All right. So this is why I'd rather use Kali. I don't know how proficient these tools are in this operating system, but yeah. So, IP subnet calculator. You want to learn how to subnet? Let's see how this works. Let's see, 192.168.10.200. The hell, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's see, 128.0.0. Start. Whoa, this is pretty sweet. This is all your IPs you can use in that range. And there's the binary. This is pretty cool. I can't even see it, but I don't know if it's because of, but yeah. This is not about this. Let me shut this down because I don't want to get sidetracked. Let's just shut down that bad boy and continue with this. So we'll give this a few more minutes. It says 18 minutes, but I don't know if that's Microsoft/Kali time, because Microsoft time always takes forever, right? It says 5 minutes and it'll take you 3 hours. So let's give this a few minutes, right? All right, so these are the next steps. So what we're going to do here is we're going to install the master root record. Yes, continue. The entire, we're going to do it on this entire disk, and we're going to hit, we're going to continue the process. It should be done shortly. That process took about 20 minutes from the last time, so thank God I didn't watch the water boil. But this definitely takes longer than 2019. That most definitely. I think my other video was only, I don't remember, 15-20 minutes, and this process definitely took longer. So let's see, 18 seconds, 17. We'll give this time to finish up the installation, and once this installation is finished, we'll go on with this merry way. All right, let's just bring this over, bring this down a little bit so we can cover everything. And once this is done, we should be able to log in and check out the new 2020 Kali. All right. And let's see what else I wanted to show you guys. And there was something I was thinking about while I was waiting. It was more on the Kali side. Kali single installer. No. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. So you can actually do the NetHunter images. You can actually install on your mobile device. It's just pretty sick. And I was just checking out the release notes and all that stuff, and it seems pretty. And they even improved the menu, obviously the setup, all that good stuff. The undercover, which you can make it seem like it's Windows 10. So like if you're in a client, you want to be quote unquote undercover, right? Just like it says, you can make it look like Windows 10, and you can use all these tools in undercover mode. I guess Python 2 is end of life, so you'll giving a help hand, blah blah blah. Download Kali 2020.1. I'm guessing this is going to be for upgrading if you currently have 2019 and you want to upgrade to 2020, and that's it. And you can do all your other cool things, but this is pretty sweet. Looking forward to once this is done installing. Perfect, it's done. Hit continue. Should be good to go shortly. Now it's going to reboot, and hopefully let's make this bigger now. Whoop, missed it. Make this bigger, and let that boot. We'll wait till it's done, and this. Let's give this a second. Remember, it's Kali. I have to remember it. Maybe I'm just saying that so I remember. But let's give this a second. All right, so, oh my God, what just happened? All right, perfect. So now you can see in the top right, this is my Kali 2020 box. So I'm going to put Kali. I'm going to try to do root tour. I was going to say, it should say want. No thanks. So let's do Kali, and wait, did I type it right? Kali. What? Kali. That's what the username and password should be. So is it Kali Tour? Root? This is really strange because it says Kali. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my God. Patrick, and then my fancy password. Is it just Patrick? My fancy password? Yeah. Man, it's a long day. I started very, very early this morning and totally forgot about that. And that was the time of, the waiting time. I was just like in La La Land. See, it's 2:30 and I've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning. So this is Kali 2020. So let's check out what we got here. This is a new and improved. Let's just let's do apt-get install update. Let's do update. Let's see if it actually exactly. Let's do sudo and then my fancy password for root, and bada bing, bada boom. So we'll let that do its thing. While that goes, we'll just browse around and see a few things. So let's go. We could check out the undercover, Kali undercover mode, and this will make it look like it's Windows. Let's exit out of here. We don't need this. And so I'm guessing we can just use so let's go for information gathering. So nmap. We can do nmap -v, and then we can just do dash capital A and hack this site.org, and we can just go out and do our fun stuff, so go out and discover. So this is pretty neat. So this video is just to pretty much get Kali 2020 installed, up and running. Let's go back to undercover. Let's do Kali undercover mode. Let's go back into the Kali mode, and the desktop settings restored. And yeah, so this is pretty sweet, pretty good, pretty cool. And this is just, I can kill this now and X out of there. So this is Kali 2020. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe. If you want to know any other tools to use, I'm probably going to be installing OpenVAS in a video, and I'll probably install it on here. I might do that this week. I've been requested to set up a free open source vulnerability scanner, and OpenVAS is pretty much the best one out there in my opinion. That's free, it's pretty easy to set up, and I'll do that in this new Kali box, so we'll put this to use. So stay tuned. Thank you for viewing, and see you soon. Thanks.